What is going on, Miss Thing? Welcome to this live. Today I'm just gonna do me. Because I've been doing me. And you can watch or you cannot watch. So yeah, that's the way things are gonna go. And if you like it, then chuck us a like. If you don't, then do what you want. Welcome to the chat room. Oh my goodness. Now, today I am working on this project that I've been working on for a long time. Well, not that long, really. It's not even been that long. It's kind of spread out across a few different time periods. But generally, I've been working on this one for a bit. So yeah, enjoy as you watch me create and bring it to life. But yeah. Now we got the zigzag. Let's switch to full, because this is not a very thin fabric. Yeah, I thought I'll come on here because I've been mainly focused on trying to get my creativity done throughout the last few days. But, in turn, I have been neglecting my YouTube account. So, to help myself out, I'ma just do what I'ma do, aka my creativity, but go live while I'm doing it, because in doing so, I can kill two birds with one stone, and then everything will be better. So yeah, I'm working on this shirt. It's like a pirate type of shirt. At least that's the vibe it's giving, but that's not my intention of the shirt, if that makes sense. Like, I'm really just doing designs and things that attract my eye, that are attractive to moi. And so, in turn, that has came to fruition as the form of a pirate-esque shirt. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a second, so you guys can actually see what my shirt looks like and how it is pirate-like. I don't know about pirate. More, actually yes, I would say pirate. A lot of you guys may be like Navy General. Bitch, I see that as the same thing. I don't give a shit. Navy General, pirate. A Navy General is just a legal way of being a pirate. So don't switch it up and make it sound like you're anything else other than a motherfucking pirate, okay? In whichever way you take pirate, it is what it is. You know, if you think a pirate is a crook, well, a Navy General ain't far from the truth. Because in actuality, a Navy General is just a pirate that convinced itself that it was doing the right thing. So, you know, do with that information what you will, but truth is truth, baby. And if you want to deny it, you can deny it. But I don't know why I'm speaking like an American. But yeah, regardless, truth is truth, okay? So, if you want to stay, you can stay. I just realized you guys probably can't even see shit. Don't mind me. I am a budding. This is my first. Let's just say this is my first time doing a live where I'm sewing and in general doing my creativity that doesn't involve freestyling, rapping, etc., etc. So, you know, there's going to be some parts where I don't realize that I'm covering the camera, and so on and so forth. But, this is why I wanted to do this live in the first place. I want to give an example of what it's like to be in the process of learning, because we all start somewhere. And I feel like nowadays in modern times, a lot of people are disconnected from that concept of the fact that we all start somewhere. Everyone's kind of in this mindset where everybody wants to have started already. And they don't want to go through the work it takes to start somewhere, right? They just want the reward. It's like that instant gratification kind of energy in another form, in a lighter form, where you just want kind of the benefits of starting somewhere, but you don't actually want to start. So that leads to people being narcs in their life without even realizing it, because we don't really have necessarily explanations or words for those concepts yet, but nonetheless, it is a narc quality, whether you want to admit it or not. So let's wonder if I can flip the camera. I think I can. Yes, I can. Okay. So let's do the old switcheroo. Switcheroo like a kangaroo. So you can see what I'm up to. Alright, that's a little bit weird. It looks like my room is crooked, but it's actually not. And neither is my phone, so I don't know what's going on there. But we shall keep going. We shall keep pressing on. So the goal is buttons here. Like, we want the butts. We want the butts, babes. We want the butts, okay? So anything that's a butt, we're going to use. Sounds like someone was coming into my room, but yeah. So the goal is we're getting buttons here. We want 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? And then don't mind my freaking huge ass pimple that I tried to pop today. When you just like think it's ready to come out, and then like it's like half coming out and it's like half staying in. So you're just sitting there like, oh please bitch, just fucking let me finish the job. And then you sit there for ages squeezing, and then you get one of these motherfuckers where it's like you gave yourself like a squeeze hickey or some shit like that from squeezing your eyes, your pimple, your pimple eye. I mean, that's probably what they call it. From squeezing your pimple eyes so much. So, I mean, you know what would be really great right now? One of those freaking mannequin things. But you gotta make do with what you got. So, I'ma do exactly that. And I have my markings here. I wonder, do these just like come off? I don't want to lick my finger, because bitch been touching fabric. I don't want none of that shit in my mouth. No. So, damn. God damn. Anyways, I am... Sorry, I just got distracted, guys. Don't mind me getting distracted in the back. So yeah, we got these shoulder details. We got this little like frill thingy going on the shoulder. I was gonna add more, but I think I might just see how we go once I put this through the wash, because I may just like it like this, honestly, in all honesty, love. So yeah, we've got this shoulder. This is inspired by the fringe, which is a Native American original concept, but many cultures around the world have used that concept as well. But the fringe in Native American culture represents a few different things. Depends which tribe you actually ask. And I'm not Native American, so don't look at me as an expert in Native Americans culture. You need to do the research on your own at the end of the day, because Otherwise, you're the flunked out one for listening to someone who's not even Native American talk about something in Native American culture. Okay. But regardless, in saying that, the fringe represents your day to rain, aka it represents the rain. As the rain collects and falls down to the earth, it starts to condense and manifest into something more solidified into the earth, alright? That's why the rain falls to the earth in the first place. It's a science, It's not woo-woo or out there kind of stuff when it comes to Native American culture, Native American concepts. I fucking love this. But a lot of people may think that it's woo-woo. And then we got like here, we got like some little cut shoulder method going on here. You know, if anybody wants to support me, I'll put my email in the description, and you can contact me and you can send a donation or anything if you want to support me in furthering my endeavors of sewing. This is actually my first upcycling project. So if you guys want to see more upcycling projects like this, I'll be upcycling. If you want to see anything like this, you like what you see, you like the potential that I have as an upcycler, as a sewist, alright, or whatever you want to call it. You know, we got this little pocket here, and let me stand up on the bed so you can see the frill baby going up their heel. So yeah, we got some details over here. We got the little frill going on. We got some details over here. Checking that ass. Don't mind me, I'm struggling with the camera angle. Some details over here. Lovely little details going on around here. Okay, so as you can see, you know, I'm pretty talented, if I do say so myself. So if you do like this, then be sure to email me, send a donation. You can also donate, and if you I have a PayPal account, mystarkwan. That is my star, as in my star, you know, 5-pointed star. Alright? Kwan, as in Kwan, you know, KWAN, mystarkwan@gmail.com. If you want to email me, send me a PayPal, right? Make sure you spell that right, and I'll put it in the description in case you get it wrong. And you can send me a donation or whatever you like. You know, it could be $1, could be $20, could be $5,000, because you think that I'm just that amazing of an upcycler, of a sewist. Then, you know, you can chuck me a little donation, and if you don't, then, you know, life still goes on. I'm still going to do upcycling. Just, you know, money does help to propel things forward in some situations. So, yeah, if you like what you see, make sure, don't hesitate to donate to me, okay, Miss Thing? So, yeah, let's keep going with this project. And I also have other things too. Like, I'm working on a bag at the moment that I started with one of my friends, right? We're both making bags. I decided to go the diamond route because I'm vibing with that diamond bag. Now, I still need to sew the seams, especially even on the shirt. I haven't sewn the seams because I've been moving around a little bit and I haven't had access to an iron. But we have this diamond bag. Bitch, this is gonna be the opening. It's double-sided, okay, so there's a little cute denim pocket moment there, but my machine can't handle the bitch, so I'm gonna have to do a embroidery slip stitch kind of thing going on here to get this pocket to stay on, and then it'll be like, you know, you can obviously imagine the vibe. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like a little diamond moment, and then gonna eventually have this, so it'll be facing upwards, so the whole bag will be like that. Fucking sexy. I don't give a fuck if you don't think so. I think it's fucking gorgeous. Obviously it's not done, so don't judge a book by its cover, babes. But like, she has potential. She's fucking gigantic though, I will say this. But half of that bag's not even going to get used, because bitch, what am I going to put in the fucking bottom of the diamond? I might even just sew the bottom up, like, so it's not even, you know, like, usable. Or like the the lining would probably just go stop here, because like that's going to cause too much clutter and it's not going to be as wearable. So see, as you guys can see, I'm considering whether it's wearable. I've got so many different ideas, so much creativity flowing through my soul. So I mean, you know, fucking amazing, if I do say so myself, tooting my own horn. But yeah, it's gonna be like that little shoulder moment, little 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 shoulder moment going on there. And then you're gonna see me walking around town. It's like a little wizard hat kind of thing, you know, like that's the vibe I was going for with the stars, at least. So it's like a little wizard hat. It's like an old jumper, fucking sexy. Like I actually almost felt sad, cutting up this fabric because these stars, baby, I fucking love them. They're so cute, and the color, it's like that perfect shade of blue. And then like the denim and the stars, like bitch, my fucking denim heart. You know, ever since I got into sewing, guys, I had developed an obsession with denim. Let's put that over there because that's easy access. Easy access. Yo. Fuck that free promo. Anyways, that's easy access for me to be able to go towards the right things, to do the right moms for you to be able to know. And then now I'm going to get straight into working on my buttons for this shirt that we have here. So I don't want to show you guys my bed, even though I'm on my bed and like it's kind of like a bit obvious. Bitch, you know what I had an idea of? I had my shoulders like down to here, right? I just had an idea. Let's pull the shoulder up to here. So pull the shoulder up to here. It'll be almost like a singlet moment. Almost. It's like is she a singlet or is she confused? Like, does she want to be a t-shirt or does she want to be a singlet? It's going to be like that kind of moment. That's what I had the idea of, because like, let me just show you guys what I saw. The vision, the vision. Because you need to see the vision. Otherwise, you won't get it. You'll just be like, what's the vision, babes? Almost like that, almost. But like maybe even like cut that whole thing off. So it's like that. I think that'll be fucking sexy. I'll pay fucking $1 million for that, babes. See, like, look at that, and then look at that. I think it looks way cleaner, looks way cuter, looks way more. She's a short sleeve baby, hey, skatey. Don't mind me, I've got a bit of energy today, but I'm vibing with it. So yeah, I don't want to show you guys my bed, pardon me, while I just quickly do this off to the side, because my bed is special. It's sacred, okay? I don't feel like comfortable showing you guys the place which I sleep. You know? You feel me? Because I'm a bit of a, I wouldn't even say spiritual. I don't even like the word spiritual, especially nowadays. A lot of spiritual people are just mentally ill, to be honest. To be honest, I don't want to lie. And a lot of people might take that and hear me say, oh, I don't want to lie, as though I lie. Bitch, no, it's just a saying, it really is. But, if you think I'm a liar, good on you, I'm glad. Because at least you are certain about something, and I'm proud of you. And I'm not even trying to say that in a condescending way, I really genuinely mean that. Okay, so let's get this moment. Why Are they sitting funny, babes? Something's not right. Something is not right, guys. Something isn't right. Where I've marked does not line up. But I think this is what people are talking about when they say you kind of need to wear shit and then measure. Because where you actually mark it is not always the right place. Like, as in, like, let's say you're not wearing the clothing, it's not exactly gonna fit the way it will when you're wearing said clothing. So you got to be mindful and adjust, and that's why it's good to plan with these kind of things. At least I've learned, and I can't even talk like I'm an expert. Like, remember, preface, alright, guys? I don't fucking sew. This is just something I picked up because I like to do creative shit, and I found a sewing machine for $29, bitch. So, you know, I'm a budding sewist, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I'm a budding sewist, you know, like, I'm not an expert, so don't come to this video thinking that I'm like some holy grail of sewing, and I'm gonna somehow help you achieve your wildest sewing dreams. I would recommend going to someone who's probably got a lot more experience in sewing than me, and yeah, but you know, if you want to learn and you want to have fun, I may be the one for you to watch, because here we get shit done. Yeah, here we get shit done, baby. So I'm not gonna play with y'all, but I'm gonna play with these fucking sleeves, babes. So yeah, reason as well why I wanted to do this video too, I think it's really, really cool because it shows someone at the start of their journey, as opposed to what a lot of time people would see is like people already in shit, like people already have a creative hobby, people already have a creative endeavor, right? But I wanted to kind of show people, you know, it's normal to just be starting out. It's normal to not fully have a concept of your creativity or fully be confident in your creative gifts that you're utilizing at this point in time. But what isn't normal is freaking succumbing to that, right? And letting it hold you back. So I think it's really important to share yourself regardless of where you're at. Because bitch, you might be the one to change someone's life and they'll be like, oh my gosh, you know, this lovely, lovely woman, man, whatever you identify as, that's none of my business. You know, this lovely woman, man, thing, not joke, thing, that was a bit rude, but, you know, anybody who watches my channel, you guys can understand that I'm not meaning it in a rude kind of way. I'm really just being funny. And if you think I'm being it in a rude way, well, you know, take that and roll with it, baby. So yeah, I actually just cut my shoulders. just cut me arms. So now we're going. Now we're flowing, baby. This is exactly how I love it. I didn't think I would love this as much as I did. Oh, but I love it, baby. I fucking love it. I would wear it like this, I swear, I bloody swear. But a lot of people wouldn't. But that's alright, you know, like. I lost me on the button. Anyways, I lost me on the button, but that's alright, that's okay. So yeah, it's important to honor your creativity. It's important to honor your ability to create, even though you may not feel like it is worth honoring. Baby, anything is worth honoring if you are the creator. If it's your individual expression, baby, I don't give a shit what it is. And if you are truly passionate about that thing, I don't give a shit what it is. You should pursue it, you should do it, you should share it, you should express it, even if it comes with a form of rejection. Like, somebody might come to this video and be like, bitch, what the fuck are you making? But that's not my business. That's their business. You know what I'm saying? That is not my business. So, we got this baby. This thing is for doing buttons because I'm about to put a button. Now, what do we need? We got this button. So we're gonna need about this much. I think that's good. I think that's about the size of a button I want. Maybe we'll make it slightly bigger. Now we want to start the button. I want to have this little red dot. You guys can't see it. I want to have this little pink dot in the middle. So that my button, because that's going to be the middle of my buttonhole. Now I'm going to put this down. No, that's not central. Put it down. No. Boom. I think that's good. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to this hoe. So this is number one. But yeah, anyways, I could speak a million things about how you should share your creativity online and rah 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 rah, but I think actions speak louder than words. So you're just gonna see me do my thing, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's literally none of my business. Like, if it doesn't have something to do with my purpose, my path, where I'm going as a spirit, my goals, my everything, then what business do I have paying attention to that shit? And a lot of people will hear that and be like, oh, well, that's selfish. That's blah blah. But that's the right way to be selfish. When it's not for toxic reasons. Like you not having anything to do with anything, but yet you expecting people to jump onto your wave when you literally have nothing going for you. Oh, that's called selfish. But if you're just doing you, You're just doing you. Working on your ballet. And not worrying about anything else. I do not see no issue. In fact, you should. I'm gonna go over this once more. Because I want this button to be sturdy. And that's how it's done. Okay, so let's pull her up. And I want to test. Because I haven't actually made a button before. So you guys are seeing me do a lot of firsts. So I'm going to practice, see if my button actually goes through. And how I'm going to do that is we grab the button, we grab the button hole, we get our stitch ripper, shit, I may have done my button a little bit off center, but that's alright, don't mind me guys, that was not what you thought it was. It's all an illusion, it's a delusion. It's all an illusion, it's a delusion. Anywho, I cannot find my stitch ripper at the moment, but I'm like 99% sure it's literally right here. But I was thinking of risking it for the biscuit and doing the old chopperoo, mate, chopperoo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the scissors, be very careful, put the scissors right in the middle. I don't know if I can do this. It's kind of scary. It's scary. Where the frick is my stitch ripper? Or I could use this thing I just bought from the shops, which doesn't seem to work that well, but it may work for this specific application. Mind you, probably doesn't work that well because it was too fucking bucks. Yeah, that's too small. The hole. Right, my stitch ripper was in there all along. I thought I had it out, but obviously I did not. So, stick it at the start, about halfway, then rip. Stick it halfway and then stick it out at the end, or as close to the end as I can get, and then rip. And then boom, we have a little buttonhole, which is fucking struggling to see the light of day. Baby. She's struggling, but she's open. There she is. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get my button through that from the opposite side, because that's where it's going to be attached. No, the button is not going. My bash. My bash. I thought I had it big enough, but that's alright. Trial and error. What up? Hey.
What's the middle home? Because I've lost my middle.
I think it's on Ash's drawers. That was where I put it last.
Okay.
All good. What is going on with this, babe? I thought maybe let's be real. I thought maybe I could squeeze it through, but it's alright. We obviously can't squeeze her. So I wonder if my black button will fit through. Even though the buttons on this shirt are actually white, I wouldn't mind having a little black button moment. Especially the black on the blue and the white. Like, I think it might be cute. Even though the other buttons are white, I like that asymmetry, kind of mismatched kind of look, which I didn't actually know that I liked until just before I got into sewing. Actually, I was watching this YouTuber, T Myers Handmade, freaking awesome upcycler. Shout out to her. And yeah, she had so many different things that are kind of mismatched, kind of all those good mismatched kind of vibes, which just absolutely sent me creativity flowing. Sent me creativity on a goodness gracious. I just couldn't even. Made me absolutely amazed at how you can make something mismatched look so beautiful. And then it made me think about all the people, like including myself, before watching her videos, of how people think that mismatched is like ugly. But bitch, if anything's ugly, usually, I won't say that all the time, usually the person who made it was in an ugly space. Like, and you know, a lot of people may be like, well, I wasn't in an ugly space, but I made this and it was ugly. Honey, when I say ugly, I mean you were sitting there overthinking, you were over worried about how your art was going to be perceived or received, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Those are all ugly spaces, whether you want to admit it or not. It's an ugly space, baby. Baby! I don't know what is going on with me today in the babies, but yeah, it's an ugly space, and it's causing your art to take a fault for something that doesn't necessarily need to take fault for, because at the end of the day, your art is just your expression, and you shouldn't limit that. So it's automatically by default going to be ugly because you're putting external forces and influences into your creativity, which should never happen, baby. That's the tag. It's not a stain. It's not a big fat black stain. And yeah, that's how people literally create art that they're not satisfied with, that other people may not be satisfied with. And you can ask any artist who's been doing art for a long, long time. This is always the case when it comes to art. The main reason why you feel like your art isn't good enough, or maybe your art's not even being received in a good way by others, like it may be seeming unfinished, or not even say unfinished, because your art can be unfinished, but it can still be good. That's where a lot of people will get confused, and they'll be like, well, I've been putting so much work, I made my art look clean, I made it look finished, but yet this person over here, who didn't seem to have to go through all the things that I went through in order to make my art look the way it did, maybe they still tried to make it look clean, but they weren't overly focused on that. Or maybe they still tried to make it look finished, but they didn't overly focus on that to the point where they let it overwhelm them. They kind of just were in that flow state where they allowed things to unfold, they allowed their creativity to be free. Whereas you may have just put everything into, oh, it needs to look like this, it needs to look like this,
So you're taking in so many external circumstances of how it should look, how other people's have looked in the past, how people's may look in the future. And so now it's not about your creativity, it's about how it's going to be received. And that's where a lot of creative people fall short. And I will say this, at the end of the day, I'm still learning when it comes to sewing. But I express myself in many different areas that are creative. It doesn't, not even necessarily art. But I'm a freestyler too. If you check out my other videos, I got Freestyler Ganza. I also have another channel. It's called Back Yourself. I do instrumentals on there. And I also did an instrumental / poem called it a Poe instrumental. So if you want to check out my Poe instrumental, poem, my poem. Let's say it like that. It's a poem. It's not a poem. It's a poem. So you take the po, aka you take the foundation, and you take it within. You take the po, the foundation. What is my foundation? Creativity, expression, what I like to do. And then I go within. So going within, that's me writing my poem. That's me delving into my creative aspect, my creative world, and then I create a poem. And then I express it outwards. So then that becomes a poem to you. So you may receive it and you may be like, oh, this is a poem. Yeah, but I started with a poem. Came from within, baby. Came from within, baby. That's how I made my poem. But yeah, anyways, excuse my ugly face. But I'm not ugly, but sometimes, I can make a little bit of ugly faces. So I'm not going to sit here and deny and pretend. But also, I don't want to delve into that energy because I'm trying to work my way out of that, trying to get, evolve, transcend, transform, transmute, aka transfer my awareness to another thing, and then mute my awareness for that thing that I was transferring from. Transmute. So now I'm no longer experiencing that. That's on mute. It's muted. It's not moted. It's not so moted be. It's so muted be. So muted. But yeah, anyways, I don't know. No, I do know. I'm a fucking genius, alright? So, if you want to listen, if you want to pay attention, you get a little taste of genius, alright? Bitches be licking and craving for shit like this. But people will see it in front of their eyes and they won't think it is what it is. And then they'll be like, oh, this is not what I've been craving for. Baby, I'm telling you right now, this is what you've been craving for. This is what you've been waiting for. But that's just on manifestation. That's on manifestation. That's on clarification. Alright, that's on mental clarification. Alright, I need to go get a drink. Be right back. to see you. I didn't even think you were going to be here. No jokes. Jokes!
Is this a middle part?
That's like an off-center middle part, yeah. Just go by your nose.
I am.
Show me. You have to look at your face more. Still looks off-center, but it looks mostly in the middle.
I know, and it's annoying because my hair's always in the middle part. I can't find it anymore.
Well, good luck. I hope you find it.
Oh, my hair's ugly now. I'm gonna crash out. Don't say.
What?
I'm gonna crash out.
Well, over the freaking middle part. I'm trying to look for my light here. Why does shit in my room go missing? I think I know the answer. Okay, I know that I took my lighter from one place and I put it in another. So if I retrace my steps, found a baby. She gotta love her. You know what this means? I don't even know to say. But yeah, I'm gonna do one of those. Smoke 'em up, smoke 'em up, smoke 'em up, baby. Smoke it up like a fireplace. Smoke it up like a fireplace. You know I'm just gonna stay in my place. I could care less what you say. Next time I'm gonna prepare anyway. Funny, I'm a Taurus, right? So it's good for me to kind of prepare, get ready, adjust, be consistent or stable in some kind of way, which may require some form of planning or practicality or forward ahead thinking, right? But in some moments, I notice that I flow easier when I'm not doing that. So it's about, for me, finding the balance between the two. When do I go with the flow? Or how much do I go with the flow? And how much do I plan? So that's a little like journey for me, especially being a cusp. When you're in a cusp, you're basically, your spirit is like confused between two different signs, two different aspects of itself. It's almost like that Gemini energy, right? How people say Geminis have two faces. But when you're a cusp, you'll literally have two signs. So you, like Loki, literally got two faces. So as a cusp, it's also about finding, because we all have how do I say, we all have a light. I don't want to say, no, we have a higher octave and a lower octave. So I hate that word light and dark, because that implies that if you're doing dark things, it's for dark reasons, and if you're doing light things, it's for light reasons. But bitch, people can do light shit for dark reasons, and people can do dark shit for light reasons, and then that just completely scraps up the whole entire thing. That just completely disregards everything that light and dark stands for, because people say the light is good and the dark is bad. No. So that's one reason why I hate the word light and dark. For me personally. So I don't like to utilize those words, because it can get confusing, because the lines sometimes can be blurred. I've met some people in my life who preach and love to talk about love and light, but in actuality, they're some of the darkest, and I don't even like that word again. They're some of the most lower octave people that I've actually met in my life, even though everything on the outside seems beautiful, love, light, everything, all the good things that you would want out of someone. But when you actually, when the proof is in the pudding, babes, you see what a person actually stands for. And a lot of the times, people in this world do not stand for what they portray. They stand for the complete opposite. And that's not everybody. I don't want anyone to get lost and think that's everybody. No. But just from my experiences and the people that I've met, a lot of the people that I've seen, they don't really see it any other way, or act and do any other way. That's why it's important to always have equilibrium on all levels. Not just equilibrium in a sense where you're just seeing both sides of something. You've got to see all sides, all aspects, because there's more than two. There's a yin and yang to everything, so you can't just say, oh, I've looked at both sides and then that's that. No, baby. There's a fucking upside, there's a downside, there's a backside, there's a forward side, there's a merry-go-round side. No. There's really, there's a lot of sides and aspects to things. And if you're not able to know this in its truest sense, then that's where a lot of people can get lost. Because they're looking at one side or two sides of like one coin. But bitch, there's another coin over there. There is another freaking coin over there. So go look at that other coin. And a lot of people, they don't want to look at that other coin. They just want to stay in their coin. Now, I'm happy with this coin over here. And then they wonder why they get like rocky trial and tribulation type circumstances constantly occurring, or they're just constantly in a negative state of being. So blaze them up, guys, blaze them up. We're flying helicopters tonight, baby. Flying helicopters, airplanes, choppers. Actually, I like that. A chopper. Helicopter, chopper, whichever one. But I'm flying, baby. That's what I'm doing.
I hate those ones. Those coughs remind me of dogs. You know when a dog coughs? Get the fuck out of here. It's like a dog cough. It's like the dog spirit. I don't want no dogs up in this bitch. Get out of here, Lassie. Yeah, you know when I cough like that, that's like Lassie. That's like Lassie. She was like, bitch, nobody told Lassie to have a comb. Sit the fuck down and be a dog. But yeah. Anyways, we're going to an hour in, and I am looking at the time. It's getting a bit late, so I might get off and go do some stuff. Maybe get some dinner ready, whatever the case may be, because I'm getting hungry. And I'll see you guys next time, hopefully for another one of these videos. Enjoy your night, day, time, wherever you are. Please find your peace in the wholeness of reality. Wow, that was a fail.